Hi there, this is Business with Dave. In this video, I'm going to be continuing my things I've learned in business series, and this, I don't know if this is number 6 or number 5, I'm sure it's number 6. This is another 3 things I've learned in business, because ultimately there's so much stuff that you could be learning in a classroom, but you personally experiencing it firsthand is so different, it's so much more fun in many sense. So do take these points on board, and hopefully you could apply it to your business as well, or into your day-to-day life. But before I jump to this video, I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel. You guys are all awesome, and if you haven't already, do subscribe at the end of this video, because it would mean that we're doing something right here. So yeah, let's jump straight into this video. So the first point is that customers are not always right. Yes, one of the things that I've learned in actual business is that yes, the books will always say customers are always right. You need to do everything you can. Customers are king. But when you're in an actual business sense and you run your own business and you sort of know what you're doing and what customers are expected of you and you expect of customers, you could be the nicest person. You could be serving the best kind of food, the best kind of service. But there'll always be people who might find ways to try bully you, or try to pick on you, or try to get their own way. And sometimes you can't just let them bulldoze you over, and you just need to stand up for yourself, stand up for your staff, stand up for what your business stands for, because ultimately you can't satisfy everyone's needs, you can't satisfy everyone's wants. There'll be people who want something particular that you might not be able to cater to, but if you're honest about it and just be like, oh, unfortunately we're not going to be able to do this because of this and this and this, and if you can clearly explain the reasons why and the customers understand, then they understand, and that they won't make a big fuss out of it. But sometimes you just need to stand firm with what you believe in, and make sure you don't try not to offend customers in a really straightforward, harsh way, but just let them, inform them of your decision and the reasons why, and hopefully they could understand it, they could be rational about it, and that they could accept your answer and your decision. But ultimately, don't let customers bully you, because ultimately if you let one customer bully you, then the next one will have an excuse, and there will be a next one and next one, and at the end of the day you'll be bowing down to everybody. You can't cater to everybody, and that's completely fine. If you can cater to 9 out of 10 people or 8 out of 10 people, that's still very good. That's still pretty much an A. So do consider customers are not always right. Don't be bullied out of your situation and potentially losing money because this customer's doing this. And sometimes customers will threaten you with a bad review, which is never great, because if you're gonna say that, you're only making your situation even worse. But if you have enough good reviews, and if you already do a great job, then you will have enough good reviews to balance out the fake bad reviews. So don't be too worried about that. I think once you have established brand and established reputation, then customers will know you and your business, and they know that you're not really this, and they'll be able to support you as well. My second point is that to pretty much overcome that sort of scenario and the thing that you want to try avoid, again, you want to diffuse the situation, and with that will come experience, because there'll be times where you have an angry customer and you don't know what to do. What do? How do you make it better? But sometimes you just need to think on your feet, put yourself in the situation of the customer, and if they find something wrong with the situation, or with your food or with your service, and you are in the wrong, do apologize, be honest about it, explain the reason, and either do a refund or do a food replacement, or just give them a replacement and a free meal. Just make it up to the customers, because ultimately if it's your mistake, then you need to make up for your mistake, and if it's the customer's wrong, then it'll be up to you whether you want to let it slide. And most of the time, if a customer gets it wrong, then you are the bigger person, then at least they know that you're not going to be fighting with them, you're not going to be head on, and this £5-6 is not actually going to mean too much to you, because if you can build that customer loyalty, that will be worth more for your business in the future, because ultimately repeat business is the thing that will make and will ensure your business survival. So when you make a customer angry, or if they're angry themselves, and the way to diffuse that situation is to talk to them politely, lower your voice, and not go to their level that you're shouting at them, they're shouting at you. Diffuse the situation, and if it means that you need to give away a free meal, give a free meal. If it means that you have to give a refund, then give a refund, because ultimately you don't want a bad reputation for your business, because that will stick to your business. But again, from the first point, you don't want to be bullied into a situation that makes you want, they make you want to do the best decision for them. If you understand what I'm saying, it's literally, you need to make sure you're in a situation where you stand up for your business, and you could be honest about the customers. If you've made a mistake, or if you could let something slide, then that would be down to you. But ultimately, you want to keep as much customers as you can. You can't win over all your customers, but hopefully customers knowing that you stand up for your business and you have a certain reason for it, they'll understand, and that they'll potentially come back to your business 9 out of 10 times anyways. Obviously there'll be those who too angry to come back, but you don't need those customers as long as you got other customers coming in as well. My third and final point is that whenever you do start up your own business, do try to recruit within your circles, or try to get help from your friends, family, their sort of second connections, and just work your way with that. Because when you start off, you're trying to organize yourself, you're trying to plan everything, you're trying to get everything together, and sometimes you just need the trust and comfort with knowing that your friends are there to back you, your family is there to back you, and whether you might not have the solution, but they might have the solution for it. So you being able to share your ideas, you being able to let them in your ideas and your business and how it needs to be run. They could maybe invest their time and volunteer to help you, or to find someone else who can, or to drive you around up and down and all this other stuff. But do try to, maybe recruit is the wrong word, try to get help from the people close to you, because ultimately those are the people that will want you to succeed, will do what they can, and they won't be charging you an hourly fee or something. And then once you have your business on your feet, then maybe you can recruit someone else, and then someone else and someone else. But at least you've got that basis to start, instead of recruiting a whole new team and you are teaching them and you are still teaching yourself, and you're still not sorted out with yourself. It becomes quite hectic, and you don't want hectic, and you want it to be calm and collective. But if you have that sort of beginning base where you have your friends and family there to support you, that will allow you to get some good feedback. So honest feedback, hopefully they can give you honest feedback that you can improve on, and that you have support that they will always be there for you, because they are clearly your friends or family as well, and they won't let you down. So do consider recruiting within your circles. Yes, it could be hard working with friends and family, but if you try work around it and see in the first couple of months that they're there to support you, it could be very beneficial. It will be very cost effective as well, and hopefully you can see the benefits from it from the long term as well. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Hopefully you found this video useful, and if you did, like this video and consider subscribing to the channel. More videos like this will be coming out, because there's so much learning lessons that I've learned, and hopefully I can share with you as well. Because honestly, you could be studying it at university, at GCSEs, at college, and it's that first-hand experience that you sort of need in order to experience and learn from. And hopefully if I could tell you about it, maybe you understand and you can learn from it as well, and then we could all both benefit as well. I've been Business with Dave. I'll see you next video. Take care.